Hello everyone and welcome back to our third episode of the Super Mario Sunshine Let's Play. I am Jacob.
I'm Noah.
And we today are going to be trying our best to finish up the remainder of Gelato Beach and maybe doing some stuff after that. Who knows?
And I am currently looking at all the shit they packed into the Mario and Minecraft mashup pack that they did a while back. 'Cause holy shit, they went all out with this thing. They have new building blocks for the brick block, the gold block, and the empty block. They skinned over, it looks like, most of the food with, like, food from Mario. The potatoes are skinned over with turnips. They've got the watermelon from Yoshi's Island, the carrot from Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coin from all of it. Coins skinned over for gold ingots. Gosh, oh my god, wow, they even skinned over the armor with different Mario outfits. Holy shit.
Wow.
Like they made the flint and steel a fire flower. That's amazing. Magic wands are skinned over the hose, and hammers are skinned over the swords. And then penguin suit stands in for diamond armor, frog suit stands in for iron armor, tanuki suit stands in for chainmail armor, bee suit stands in for gold armor, cat suit stands in for leather armor. Holy shit, they went way all out with this. Holy shit, that's insane.
Come on by, Wriggler. Just come back this way. I'm not chasing you around the map. You're way faster than I am. Is he going to come back this way?
Furnace is skinned over with Mecha Bowser's head from That's amazing. Holy shit. Ow. Wow.
Is that close enough? No, that wasn't close enough.
Oh, this is interesting. So I mentioned off screen to Jacob that they apparently skinned over the Ender Dragon with Gobblegut from Galaxy. They also show some unused content in this Mario Wiki article, and unused content includes a different skin for the Ender Dragon of Hooktail from Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Oh! Oh man, that would have been really cool.
Yoshi horses!
Well, this poses a slight issue.
Ah. I cannot believe they did all this. This is it.
Okay, we'll do the one that's not underwater. Well, it doesn't swim underwater. I will let you cut out a little bit.
What is an Enderman skinned as?
Oh, that's a good.
Not...
That was what you said.
Oh my.
Oh, never mind. That was just soon enough. What is the Enderman?
I will post an image in the Discord.
I can't quite see it from over here. Like, I'm kind of on that side of Doom for the computer.
It's a fucking stilt guy. Shy guy on stilts.
That's fantastic.
My God. Ow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, wow. Alright, yeah, I'm done looking at that though.
And now, for the moment Noah's been waiting for, at least. The legend of the bird is born! Legend of the sad bird, sorry. Time to face the sandbird.
Let's see. I mean, you know, who knows? You might end up beating this in one try too, like you did.
I did not see a thing that would lead to a tree being here, but you know what? I will take a tree being here. Mario, can we? Okay, this was an optional area, but it is slightly helpful for getting up. Maybe. Or not. Okay, cool. We'll do it the normal way.
Hey, what the? Oh my God.
What?
I need to check this. Sega Chief Brand Officer. There's a Sega Chief Brand Officer whose first name is Ivo. There's just an article that popped up in my news feed. The Eggman with a plan. Sega Chief Brand Officer Ivo Gershkovic. I'm probably butchering that last name. On the Sonic franchise and movie release. Just an interview with him about the movie.
Oh man, that's like one level that is like very close to just being another Doug Bowser situation. Is great.
Yeah. Oh man.
Now, okay, now roughly around this part is going to begin turning.
And I gotta watch the Sonic movie again. I own it now, but I haven't watched it since the first time I saw it.
Do not leave me behind, Sandbird!
Oh boy.
He left me behind. Okay. Yeah, that turn is the big bit of difficulty there. Actually, okay, now that we're in the stage, I think if I remember correctly, they actually reference the Sandbird in Mario Galaxy 2.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a little smaller scale, but like there's a segment in Mario Galaxy 2, like in a desert-themed galaxy, where you are riding along a bird-shaped platform of sand, kind of like this, but with less bird-like movement if a guy didn't have the jetpack equipped. And we're equipping the jetpack immediately this time.
I have very vivid memories of this from the Grumps playthrough, not only because Aaron struggled a lot with it, but also because while Aaron was playing this level, Danny told the story about the time he was invited to an orgy.
Oh, that was that episode!
That was that episode.
Oh, cool. The mushroom came along for the ride. now the sandbird turns.
I wish I had a funny sex story to tell. But the one funny sex story I have, I already told to Jacob, and I cannot tell on camera. Yeah, just leave that to your imagination, folks.
And we're going to leave the conversation about that there before someone says something they regret. Anyway, namely details. So, anyway. And okay, where is the last red coin in this? Is it actually in the I wish the camera would let me look up. So I think there's a red coin on it. Nope, it's on the platform. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right.
Nice.
And now it's a sandbird.
I can try.
Third try, actually.
Oh.
Because I forgot that I didn't have the float equipped to the jetpack mode one time and accidentally went flying off.
Oh, okay. The reason it confused me is that the camera actually cut out for a bit.
Okay.
That would do it. Second time.
Alright, now is this going to be red coins or the watermelon festival?
Wasn't the sandbird the red coin mission?
I think it's a separate red coin mission.
Oh, Il Pantissimo!
Oh, right. No, it was. I forgot about him. I forgot about Il Pantissimo. He must be the last shine in World 1 at the very least, because I believe he shows up in Bianco Hill. I guess just not there. Okay, yeah. Fun fact about Il Pantissimo here. So he challenges you to races in a bunch of the worlds. And I believe, remember correctly, if you go to the files and you look underneath his mask, I believe he is the mailman from one, not mailman, there's a NPC in, I think it's Ocarina of Time that'll race you to a certain location. I believe that's him.
Yeah.
I forget what the character's name is in Ocarina, though. Do you want to do his voice, or?
Am il piantissimo. Now we shall race to the flag. Tis a race to the finish flag. Only one fail. Either way, the current record is 33 seconds. 5 seconds, sorry. Are you at the ready? Get set. Go!
Damn it. There we go. All right.
The ending for not getting 100% is Joe's Il Piantissimo finding the paintbrush. I love that.
You are really good. You have some speed. Oh, I really wish the creature wasn't cutting out his... You have grown ever so slightly in my esteem. Delight. We will meet again. Goodbye.
Alright. Now everything is the Watermelon Festival, unless I've just completely lost track of which time we're on.
Oh. I didn't know this.
Oh, right, there's 7 worlds. Okay, I forgot about that. I forgot about that world entirely. Okay, we'll get to that later, though. the cove. I forget what his name is.
Apparently,
Ah, he's the red coin mission. Never mind. Watermelon's the extra one. Thank God.
I'm looking at Il Piantissimo's Mario Wiki article. Apparently, it says Il Piantissimo's name could be a portmanteau of the words Pianta, who he is dressed as, and Pianissimo, which is Italian for very soft, usually used in musical notation. So it is worth noting that Issimo itself is an Italian suffix for extreme.
Extremely pianta. Oh, now I'm remembering the cove. Okay, so. Okay, we'll get to that cove later. For now, red coin mission and then Shadow Mario, and then we'll be done with Gelato Beach here, and then we're going to be moving on to fish that face the rocks. Okay. That's a little annoying.
Interesting. So the Mario Wiki confirms when his mask is removed, Il Piantissimo's face resembles those of the Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time's Running Man, and by extension, the Postman from Majora's Mask.
Oh, right, because they used that sprite for the postman.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking with the mailman. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it technically was.
Also, apparently, Mario, Shadow Mario, and Il Piantissimo all use the same animations.
Oh, neat.
And Il Piantissimo's only other appearances are in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour and Mario Golf Advanced Tour, where his name appears on the scoreboard in both.
Oh, neat. Yeah, there's some interesting things when we get to that girl, but for now, I keep bringing up the level we will get to sometime way later. I'm focusing on the level we're in right now, which is it's a nice coral reef. Nice little bit of the stage. There's the last one with more fish. Kill whitefish. Ah! And now to wait for them to phase out of the wall. There they are. There's the red coin with them. Yes, no, wait. Where? Is this the... Oh boy. There it is, okay. I'm gonna say certainly not the best swimming controls in any Mario game because you press B and you do a small stroke and go down, and then you press A to do a more full stroke, but it sends you upwards. I believe they expand on swimming controls later on, in that cove level that I keep bringing up, even though we're not there yet. Also, I'd like to point out real quick, off in the distance is Peanut Park. Right, sorry, which will relate to a detail that I'll discuss a little bit more once we get to the Rocket Nozzle and Bianco Hills.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I might be getting an idea for what that might be then.
Yeah.
That was also something they pointed out in the Grumps. Not that trick, not that glitch, but they did point out that from a lot of the levels, you can see the other levels in the distance.
It's a really nice little detail in this game.
Yeah, it is.
It makes the whole thing feel like an actual single island rather than small world that are really disconnected.
Mario 64.
Yeah. Or even in Mario Galaxy, really.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if that, if they do end up releasing like an HD remake of Super Mario Sunshine, I would love if, you know, because of that, like, because that Il Piantissimo ending screen in this original game, if they had a secret, like, post-game boss fight where you fight Il Piantissimo with the brush, I would love that. It would be so... I mean, it would be stupid, but it would be also very enjoyable.
It'll be fun, stupid.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, you know, recent Mario games have gone into fun, stupid territory. The Rabbids crossover way better than it had any right to
It
be.
really is. It really is a whole, like Rabbids plus Mario plus XCOM. This is a combination that should not work in any sane world, but it does in this one, and we love it for it.
Yeah, it's so weird because, like, Rabbids are literally, they're the minions of video games.
Yeah.
Like, sort of fun as side characters, but then they started getting all the attention and became the most obnoxious thing in the world.
Yeah. Alright, and that's it for Gelato Beach. Now off to Peanut Park.
Oh, they got their own Nickelodeon show.
So what was that?
Did you ever see the Rabbids Nickelodeon show?
There was a Nickelodeon show?
Yeah, Rabbids Invasion. Oh, fuck, it got 4 seasons. Something here. Well, apparently. Oh, wait.
There's the cove, and then the coin appeared somewhere. We'll maybe get it at some point in the future. Who knows? Probably not.
Oh, this is so weird. So, it was originally.
I wonder what this is going to be for. Anyway.
Oh, this is interesting. Apparently it was not made for Nickelodeon.
Oh.
It was on Nickelodeon. In the US, at least. Apparently it was actually... It originated in France. Is Ubisoft a French company?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Although I do keep forgetting that.
Yeah, so they originally had the first 3 seasons, and then the 4th season was actually released worldwide through Netflix.
Oh.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, apparently in Asia, it premiered on Disney Channel.
Huh.
For some reason. Apparently at one point they planned to adapt the TV show into its own video game, although Rabbids Invasion.
Oh, sorry, you cut out a little bit there.
They were gonna make the Rabbids show into its own game that was an interactive TV series titled Rabbids Invasion: The Interactive TV Show. That would have combined existing television episodes with a series of challenges and released on Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS4, acquiring the Kinect and PlayStation camera.
Neat.
Wait, what? There was a Rayman animated series?
There was? Wow.
Okay, it got 4 episodes.
Okay. Actually, I haven't heard of it.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. It was a French/British/Canadian series of animated short films created by Ubisoft.
God damn it,
Following
game.
Women 2. It was meant to be a series of either 13 or 26 episodes, but only 4 were completed and was cancelled mid-series, leaving a 5th episode near to complete. The series was only broadcast in France, Germany, and the Netherlands, but was released on VHS in North America and later on DVD in France. Interesting.
Well.
And Billy West played Rayman.
Oh.
And,
Let's try and not mix this one up.
Also featured Carolyn Lawrence, who plays Sandy Cheeks.
Oh.
And I believe she's also married to the guy who voices Plankton?
I forgot about the little detail.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
Okay, cool. Broken even this round.
Now I wanna see if these episodes are on YouTube.
Oh boy. That was close.
Oh. CGI.
Oh, it was CGI? Huh. That's an interesting choice.
Oh yeah, looks like you can find all the episodes on YouTube. Now that'd be fun for a dub. It'd be a fun dub.
And camera killed me. Okay, not technically. I really should have just the camera angle there. Oh well. Because not having a good sense of what the angle was messed me up there. Okay. I'm going to say that running segment is a lot easier if you actually use a dash. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Really appreciate it.
Well, you know what's interesting about this Rayman series is that it came out in 1999, which means it predates Jimmy Neutron by a long shot.
Wow.
It's really interesting. So, like, this would have been one of the, if not the first, animated CGI series.
Wow. And I outlived it.
Interesting.
Okay, let's take another crack at this. First game over, but probably not the last. Wait, what?
Sorry, I'm just looking to see if there are any earlier examples.
No, sorry, I heard like sound of something being revealed, and I was just trying to see what it was. It was a blue coin that I accidentally revealed and picked up because why not?
About the
Okay, you're cutting out a lot there. Can you say that again?
I was just saying, I forgot about the short-lived series But Ugly Marshall.
I did not realize that series existed.
Yeah, this is actually, wow, this actually predates Jimmy Neutron too. It was a really bad series that I believe, this is giving me conflicting information, but I believe it was at least a few of the episodes aired on Nickelodeon.
It was like really poorly received. Yeah, this is saying Nickelodeon and Teletoon, so
In there.
yeah, actually one of the earliest examples of the animated show that predates Jimmy Neutron by a year.
Wow.
Rayman still predates that.
Man, Rayman was almost a piece of really interesting TV history.
Yeah. There's this Hong Kong series called Cyber Weapon X.
Nope, not trusting that.
But that, okay, apparently this one is credited as the first, or one of the first, computer animated series. I forgot
There you
about Reboot. Yeah, that would have...
Oh,
That
right,
would be-
Reboot.
A Reboot predated Ring. Oh.
And it looks like it too.
Actually, these screenshots of the Rayman show don't look terrible. I mean, they look like... It looks like slightly higher quality than PS1.
Oh.
So, like, well, I don't know how much that says about... Well, I don't know.
I now
Screenshot
believe
don't
this
look
is going to be the mission where we unlock Yoshi.
Really?
No, not Nick. Never mind. It's the next one that we unlock Yoshi in. I lost count of levels.
To me.
What was that? Oh. Sorry. Didn't mean to.
From the other, Boom Grubs playthrough, I just finished rewatching Sonic Boom. I check out that cartoon at some point, because I hear the Sonic Boom show is actually surprisingly good.
Yeah, I keep seeing like it's one of those shows like literally it's one of those shows where you keep every once in a while seeing just like lines from it and jokes from it. There's some pretty good jokes in there.
Yeah, I've seen like compilations of like the self-aware jokes. But yeah, I mean good on them for like actually being able to make fun of themselves in that show. Especially given the game that spawned that show.
I think my favorite of them is Sonic gets pulled over for speeding, and then he says I tried to fight this, but I don't think that accept the gotta go fast as a pre-existing medical condition.
I haven't seen that one.
It's a pretty good one.
That's good. I think it's all on Hulu.
Well, the price of them still up, so. That. There's another kind of there. Maybe.
I want to check out that Rayman show.
Okay, forgot those went upside down. But we got all the coins off of them, I think. I need to take care of this good before I can use that very well. Oh, well. Fine, we'll take the pole up there. Or not. But can you... You gotta be able to...
Oh, wow, a Sonic Boom related article just happened to pop up in my newsfeed. Sonic Boom writers and voice actors clubbed together for Animation Under Lockdown project.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Possibly. Okay, it's not a Sonic script. It's for an unproduced pilot that never got its day.
Oh.
It's neat.
Let's try to see.
Yeah, it is good to see, like, some people in the entertainment industry still being productive during the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Now, I have not actually watched these, but apparently, Josh Gad, who voices Olaf in Frozen, he teamed up with one Disney animator. They put together a bunch of, like, Olaf shorts.
Oh, neat.
During quarantine, which, like, A, way to make good use of their time, B, impressive that they just did it with one animator.
Yeah, that's wow. I'm guessing those are taking a long time to produce. They're going to be like simple or taking a long time to produce, though. In that case, so the animation takes a while. So close.
Speaking of Josh Gad, I am very excited for, if I talked with you about this, but Disney announced a little while back that they're... Oh no, I must have brought this up on the podcast, because when I was talking about the Beauty and the Beast remake.
Uh-huh.
Because they're bringing back Josh Gad and Luke Evans, who played LeFou and Gaston in the remake. That was a weird pronunciation I just did of Gaston. Gaston. It was weird. But they're doing like a prequel spin-off series.
Oh yeah, this.
Gaston and LeFou. Which I think could actually be pretty entertaining. I'm excited to see what they do with that.
Yeah, that should be at the very least an interesting curiosity. Okay, we haven't unlocked usually this level, but we have unlocked it. We'll relieve the propeller nozzle now.
Did you hear about Fury Files?
I don't think so. What is that?
Apparently, like, it's coming out this month. It's like a new Disney Plus series starring Nick Fury? Here, let me look it up.
I have not heard about this.
Like, just, like, out of the blue. I think it's an animated series. I don't know if Samuel L. Jackson's in it. Probably not, is my guess, but who knows?
No, I guess not. I'm blind, one of the two. Just enough for now to hit back there and unlock Yoshi, I guess.
Files
Never mind.
He's top secret access to SHIELD intel on key Marvel heroes and villains. All this is told by none other than the mysterious Fury, bringing together a mix of animation and motion comic art.
That sounds interesting. Is it going to be like a series of like sort of shorts where you're just like basically explaining a Marvel character? It's just what that format sounds like.
It's doing the voice of Chi Bride, isn't it? Chi McBride. Never heard the name. Let's see. Oh, same guy who voices Nick Fury in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ah, that explains it.
Makes sense. And a lot of the other
Marvel cartoons. Including Phineas and Ferb, that one crossover episode.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah. Baljeet became the Hulk. Oh god, that was weird. Oh yeah, because like all the Marvel heroes were like got their powers
Stolen by
switched.
one of Dr. Doofenshmirtz's machines.
Yeah. And so like Hulk had the powers of Iron Man, so he was basically Smart Hulk from Endgame for Endgame.
Oh no, can you hear the game at all?
Barely, yeah.
Okay, in a second here I'm going to like be quiet so like see if you can hear a thing that these sunflowers are saying when they revive. Because I remember just constant jokes about it, so here we go, 1 sec. Did you hear that?
I barely heard it. I couldn't make out
Okay.
what they were saying.
Anyway, the joke like surrounding them is basically it's like I have no idea what they're actually supposed to be saying, or if it even is supposed to sound like anything. But basically, like when these sunflowers like revive, it kind of sounds like they're saying, "Oh, I'd love a dick."
Apparently this guy voicing Nick Fury is also a regular cast member on Hawaii Five-0.
Oh, man, I have not watched Hawaii Five-0 in a long ass time.
I've never watched it. Plays Lou Grover.
Neat.
That Fury Files show, it's like, let me check what day, when it's coming out. Like, they kind of just announced it out of nowhere. Next Friday.
Oh, neat.
And I think that's all the episodes are dropping next Friday. They're not doing like a once in a week thing. Because this is gonna be like shorts more than like full length episodes.
That makes sense. Here we go. Here's Yoshi. Where are you? Where are ye? There ye are. Unhand the dinosaur, you fiend.
Oh my gosh, I fucking cracked up one of Liam's regular co-commentators, Crazy Uber Medic.
Huh?
I introducing him to that video. He absolutely cracked up at it.
Nice. But I like what they did with Yoshi in this game. It's kind of interesting. For one, I enjoy the mechanic of you need to find a certain fruit to unlock Yoshi. Can you show me find him? Because that's just kind of fun. And two, I really love how like they made a thing where like depending on what color fruit, like what fruit Yoshi is last eaten, like he changes colors. Like okay, pineapple wasn't a great example there, but hold on.
I like
Also, it's kind of hilarious that he vomits.
I like the joke that the Game Grumps made about him, where they're like.
He can change his colors anyway.
Not even
There we go.
before
Yeah, there we go. He's purple now.
Andrew did.
Sorry, what was that?
Like Game Grumps made the joke about like how like he isn't even born yet. Like he hasn't been alive long enough to know what a pineapple is. Like and the pineapple.
Alright, now we've unlocked Douchey, time to go, I believe, impale him onto a Ferris wheel. No, not Ferris wheel. This is... Carousel, thank you. Yeah, this is the carousel. No. Carousel's the next one, this one's the Ferris wheel. Okay. So I was accidentally correct by being wrong.
Good nonsense quote. You're really good at coming up with those like nonsense quotes.
Thank you.
The fucking when we were having trouble with not having trouble with the audio, but like we had some confusion with the casting because I cast Liam as all others that like all other non-named characters, which I'm never doing again. I was cast as all the named female characters, and he thought I was going to be playing all the female characters, regardless of whether they were named or not. There was confusion there. And then, like, when I started talking as the mom, you had that line where you were just like, I don't know, I just opened my mouth and words came out of her mouth. It's so... that cracked me up. Oh, man. Like, having the least amount of, like, performance experience of, like, the Dubbers team, you sure have some really good moments.
Thanks. I also feel the need to point out that I just accidentally skipped most of the challenge in the stage.
Nice.
I thought this... Okay, you're supposed to climb up all these grades and kill the turtles as you go along. The combos in this game are weird because they're electrified. Anyway, but I thought this started higher up, so I just kind of... So I just kind of like found a ledge and just hovered around it. I can live with that though. This is a bit of a longer, something of a pain in the ass, or trying to get anyway. So I'm fine with skipping most of the challenge by accident. I mean, I do like Ellen like then during the cutscene where the Ferris wheel was slowing down, you could see even more of the island, which is nice. Man, I really like the accidental sequence breaking this movement system in the game allows for.
Yeah. Also, it's a good thing you slowed down that Ferris wheel. If it kept spinning out of control for too long, it might have spun out of its axis and started a supervillain's origin story. I don't think we've actually talked about that.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
So for those who don't know, so this whole thing started with some of my college friends. We were just making conversation. I brought up, hey, like if we were all characters in the, who would we all be? And of course.
Are you cutting out a little bit?
Nope. I was saying like, like if we were all Marvel characters, who would we all be? And for anyone who knows me personally, they know the right answer for me is Spider-Man.
It's brother.
But my buddy Chris, being the jokester he is, suggested Big Wheel for me.
with like a D-list Spider-Man villain that has appeared in like less than 10 issues of the comics. Like he's like super D-list and like appeared as like a boss in one GBA game. Appeared in like one episode of the cartoon. Like he's like super obscure. By the way, I watched his one cartoon episode because it's all on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
And it's so weird because the episode he appears in, he doesn't have anything to do with like the main band, but like like the one episode he appears in deals with a lot of race issues. Just like, and he has nothing to do with that part. But like,
well, since he wanted to, may as well get the shine involved in this.
Yeah, it was very jarring for me. Like,
Game, I'll play the game.
It as a joke to see like, oh, what's the one episode with Big Wheel like, and then all of a sudden it's like, because like Rocket Racer is really the main focal point of that episode, and it deals with how like he's using the technology he stole from Big Wheel's goons, to like commit robberies because like he and his mom live in poverty and they're black, so like there's some sort of like racial tension there. So it's very jarring. But anyways, so for those who don't know what the character Big Wheel is, I mean, he's literally just a guy in like a giant wheel. Like for like the way I always describe it is, you know, that like wheel that like General Grievous drives around in Revenge of the Sith. It's like that, but it has machine guns attached to it as well. So this became a running joke with a lot of my college friends. It has gotten to the point where the guy who started it got me a wooden plaque with the name Big Wheel engraved into it. And then my buddy Tyler, who was one of the biggest continuers of the joke, he not last year, but the year before, got me a customized Valentine that said, "People may call you Big Wheel, but I think you have the biggest heart." Very sweet. Like Tyler's the best. But like, so told Jacob about this running joke. This started before. This started when Jacob was still in high school. He was because Jacob's a year younger than me,
yep.
And he was still in his senior year of high school when this running joke started. And so when I went to his grad party, when I arrived, he addressed me as Big Wheel. So we had to explain the joke to all of his guests. This led to us then sitting in a circle and me reading out the entirety of Big Wheel's Wikipedia article so that we could learn his origin story, which is a really depressing origin story because there's a point where there's a where he...
You're cutting out a little bit.
Yeah. But there's a point where he contemplates suicide, so it's like really depressing actually, and like not all that interesting. You know, obviously he's a D-list supervillain, and so then Jacob comes up with this much more interesting and entertaining backstory.
I think it actually was that I had come up with the backstory, like theorizing, like, because I had heard, because like we described the villain, what the villain was, and then I said like it sounds like X would be his back. I'll just say it now since speaking for this part. I said like I had no idea what the backstory was for the character, so I just like randomly like made a thing and guessed like, it sounds like his backstory would be something along the lines of one day he was at like Coney Island, and then a supervillain and the Spider-Man and Supervillain started fighting with each other off in the distance, and the battle got really chaotic, and all of a sudden the Ferris wheel of Coney Island fell off its hinges, started rolling down through the city while while the man who would become Big Wheel was on it, leading the man to declare vengeance on Spider-Man for allowing such a disaster to happen by and using the image of a rolling Ferris wheel to remind Spider-Man of his error or something like that. And then it reached the actual backstory. So
yeah, Jacob came up. Yeah, that backstory is way cooler than the one the character actually has.
And then this inspired a new joke that still continues every once in a while within that group of people who are at the party. Well, where it was I can't remember whether or not I said it was good. I said it was. Anyways, the idea behind the joke, the start of the joke was that the first encounter he would have then Spider-Man, he would disguise his wheel as a rolling Ferris wheel, and then Spider-Man would go and stop the wheel, and then Big Wheel would reveal himself and say, "You thought it was a rolling Ferris wheel, but it was I, Big Wheel," and then just stuck with everyone at the party.
Oh yeah. So basically, just the "it was me" Dio meme, but replace Dio with Big Wheel. Oh my god, that's awesome. You might have said that at the party. I don't remember.
Yeah, you're doing something at the party because we still with the other people who are at the party, but every once in a while when we're all together, someone will bring up the line, then we'll all do it in unison.
That's awesome. Oh man. And I've just sort of embraced that joke now. So Kevin Feige. Actually, Sony would own the rights, I guess. Sony, fucking, you gave Morbius his own movie, so, who knows what crazy shit you could be planning. If you ever want to make a movie with Big Wheel, hit me up. I'm willing to play the role, and also should totally adapt Jacob's backstory for the character instead of using the depressing one from the actual comics. Just saying. Oh man. God. Man, it is, wow. Now, just imagine, I'm just imagining, the big crossover the Sony's Spider-Man spin-off movies are obviously building towards the Maximum Carnage face-off. So I'm just imagining a trailer for the Maximum Carnage movie, and it's Tom Hardy as Venom, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Jared Leto as Morbius, and no one else.
Big Wheel.
Yeah, wow. It would be an awesome, certainly. And then maybe I could pitch Tom Holland the movie, the Nelsoning, where he would play me, good old Ezra Miller. Although we might have to change that Ezra Miller playing you. Because apparently that actor, shortly after we posted that episode, like he got, there was some controversy with him. Apparently being drunk and like.
Oh yeah, that.
Bar or something. No, he like choked a girl.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Oh, yeah, like, I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did not expect that, and when we made that casting choice. It's a shame too. He's a good actor.
Giga Boom's in the timing for this jump.
Although apparently he's still on to play the Flash.
Oh yeah, because they still want to do that Flashpoint movie.
Apparently that's still going forward.
Here we go. Alright. Trying it. And... okay, I think we have just enough time with my camera to defeat Shadow Mario. So, we'll do that and then we'll end the episode with actually unlocking the rocket nozzle.
So we can show off that glitch first
in
the next...
Yeah, the first thing in the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking the pace this is going. Like I mentioned to you, like off recording, but I'm liking the pace this is going at. It's going a lot faster than I was expecting. Because we're like over a third of the way through the game already.
Oh, holy shit. I didn't even realize this part. Apparently that choking incident happened on April 1st.
Wow, okay.
We posted that episode of the podcast. Ooh. Like, literally 7.5 hours after we posted that episode.
I guess he just really didn't want to play me in that movie.
On the 5th, apparently. But, wow, that's insane. Like,
where'd he go?
Couldn't have been worse timing. Holy shit.
This is where we're supposed to go, Jake. Supposed to go to get up to this. Anyway, where is he? I can hear the music.
I'd watch, like, I'm gonna... I mean, at this point, but by the time this goes up, I'll probably post the episode of the podcast where I go over my casting for the Hercules remake. But like, I'm just imagining like, I'll spoil one of the minor roles. Like, let's like fucking got Jack McBrayer playing a minor role. Like, watch that day, like, it turns out, like, Jack McBrayer beat the shit out of... I mean, because... Jack McBrayer the shit out of...
You're cutting out a bit more again.
I was just saying that's a bad example because there's no way Jack McBrayer would be beating the shit out of anyone.
I look forward to 5 minutes after we finish this episode when it's revealed that when someone posts a video showing Jack McBrayer beating the shit out of someone.
No, I just imagine because Because he's the one who played, Sid Felix in Wreck-It Ralph. And just imagine him, like, punching someone in the face and them coming and are looking. Why do I fix everything I touch?
That reminds me of this. That reminds me of the SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob accidentally slams Squidward's door, facing her door, and he becomes more handsome.
Yeah, fucking handsome. That spawned a meme.
Dang, I remember this.
Of course, there's so many spawn memes at this point.
There's an entire Reddit dedicated to them, and they're pretty good at times.
Like a brand of Squish toys. Memes. Actually, though, like Nickelodeon actually licensed those like Squish balls. I think they're literally just called Squishies. That you can get of like different characters, usually in like the Target dollar section or like the trading card section at Target.
Huh?
They actually have like Nickelodeon licensed a like SpongeBob meme collection of those with like Caveman SpongeBob, Surprise Patrick. I think Handsome Squidward is in there.
Yes, well.
It's ridiculous.
Well, that's gonna be the end of this because we have like 1 minute left on the camera. So, I have been Jacob. This has been Super Mario Sunshine.
I'm Noah.
And this has also been Super Mario Sunshine. And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.
Adios.